Estates this time, and we're going to be doing another scrapping video. So let's go and find the workshop, which I believe is over here. Yep, here we are. So I do have this mod, which I can't remember the name of, but it just upgrades your ability to build a certain amount in the area, basically. So that's 30 times the allotted build space for this settlement, basically. So where do we start? Majority, I tend to leave the houses kind of the way they are in a lot of places, purely because I do like to utilize the space that's there, but I do like to get rid of a lot of bushes and trees. Seems like there might be a lot. I don't know why, but for some reason my frame rate seems to be dropping quite a bit at this place. I'm really not sure why. Too much going on, I'm guessing. But that'll be the first thing we've come across now. There we go. Thought we wasn't going to let us scrap it for a minute then. Along with a lot of other things. Keep that for now. Get rid of this and that. I do have a tendency to scrap things I'm not supposed to scrap, so could end up doing a lot of reloading on this one. I'm not going to keep talking over and over and over again. I'll pitch in every now and then if I've got something interesting to say. Doing these videos is not really something I was ever really considering doing, but then I thought, why not? Let's just show people some of the things I've done. If people are interested, then great. If they're not so interested, well, it's a shame, but I like to do it anyway. Definitely experiencing some lag heading over towards there. Not really sure why. Doesn't like something. Seems a lot of stuttering going on there. Odd. Only does it in certain locations though. To be honest, I do have quite a number of mods loaded, which is probably not happening. Who puts a couch in the middle of a path? Hedgerow. Sounded like we're going to get some weather coming through. It's going to be a little bit frustrating, this video, purely just because of that frame rate issue. Not really sure what's causing it. Start heading over in another direction and see if we can scrap the other side for a little bit, not have so much issue. I don't know if anyone, if you're watching this now, whether you've seen my previous videos, but I am actually on PC. However, I am using a controller. I know, sacrilege. I did spend most of my time, I'm a PlayStation guy, so kind of new to me doing all this. Did do PC gaming many years ago, back in its infancy when we had dial-up and all the rest of it. However, I decided that I wanted to give Fallout 4 a go on the PC, purely because of the mod side of things. As you know, PS5 do some fantastic mods for that, but obviously the scope is much bigger for Xbox and PC. So here I am, trying to do something somewhat interesting for you guys. I do have place anywhere, scrap pretty much everything, and then scrap a bit more. Some decorative mods. I'm very much into my settlement building, I'll be honest. Love Fallout for its gameplay and the story, but much prefer doing the settlement side of things. You can go. So yeah, I don't. Oh, I hear something. Yeah, must have missed that. I'll be honest, I don't tend to actually play a lot of the settlements that I build. I just enjoy the building of them. I usually do some sort of little screenshotty, recording in the past. Don't even think that's the word, screenshotty. But yeah, mostly share it with my son, really. And funny enough, my dad, who is quite a big Fallout fan. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. Got to be careful inside there. Yeah, someone didn't want you getting in there. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take that off there. Nice. I can hear something. What is that noise? Just do a quick save while we've got the chance. Ah, that's what the noise was. I forgot these guys were in here, to be honest. Okay. So I'm guessing that will be why this place was boarded up so well. Genuinely forgot they were in there. It's been that long since I've actually played the game to any full extent. Forgot they were in there. Not to worry, we were prepared. I have actually tried playing the game with just the mouse and the keyboard, but I think all the years of playing console, I've just gotten so used to the playing it with a controller. Not to say that I wouldn't get used to playing it the other way, but I just prefer to be on the controller, to be honest. Steamer trunk. Of course, when you do these settlements with this mod, because it wasn't originally supposed to be a settlement, none of the beds that are here actually count as beds, so pointless keeping hold of them. Might as well just scrap them. And start again. Okay, I think we're just about there on that one. Oh, that saved me walking down the stairs, doesn't it? Put that in the workshop. Get rid of that. Get rid of the stereo. So with my the way that I tend to do my scrapping and settlement building is I go around and take away all the things I know for sure that I definitely don't want. and I don't tend to delete, I should say scrap the things that I'm unsure about. So I might leave certain things in place just to give me a frame of reference. I might think, oh yeah, actually that's a good idea, but I want to do it my way, so I'll leave it there. Like the kitchen, for instance. I want to do a kitchen, I'll probably change the kitchen. But just to remind me on that's what I want to do, I'll leave it there. Basically. A lot of these places I will redo all the furniture and stuff anyway. Cool. So I'm going to get rid of the cooking fire. This frame rate drop is really doing my nut in. It's doing my head in. Even delaying my button presses, which is why it keeps picking the items up instead of actually scrapping them. I'll do as much as I can on camera, but I'll probably end up doing most of it off camera purely because I need to sort out whatever this frame rate problem is, why we're having the problem. Never had this before. Big stop. Rid of that big monstrosity. Maple trees. No, we don't want to scrap that. So close. Get rid of the car. I mean, majority of the stuff, you know, if you accidentally scrap it, it's not always a massive problem. I mean, unless it breaks the terrain really badly, which I've done plenty of times. But I'm not too bothered if it's only something small. What is that off this paper? Brambles. Wish it would stop doing that. We'll do it fine sometimes, but not others. Ramen and a raider. Couple of dead scallywags. You do, when you first come here, there is these bad boys, the Yaoguai. I think that's how you pronounce it. By all means, do correct me in the comments if it is not true. What's that? What's that? Oh, it's a foot. Yeah, there's quite a few things in this game that I'm not 100% sure that I actually call them by their correct pronunciations. But if you are in America watching this, then you'll know the difference with us Brits and how we pronounce things. Don't even get me started on aluminum. Yes. Every year I go to America to see my friends, and we always have the same conversations. How to pronounce certain things. Yeah. definitely something going on with this. Oop. Don't know. It's a scrapping video, not a building video. Okay. We are getting there. Can we get this rod? Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Oh, I'm so tempted to leave the van. I love these vans. I don't know why. But I just think they're awesome little things. Yeah. Alright, I've got some anyway, part of another mod pack, so... Hey, some trash at last. I've been doing a lot of the Nuka World lately, so all I've been doing is scrapping trash. So you come onto ones like this, which are a bit more out in the sticks, and you're primarily scrapping just piles of leaves and trees and stumps and things like that. Makes a refreshing change. Except for this frame rate drop, it's really doing my head in now. Probably doing your guy head. Your use guys can't speak. It's late here. Probably doing your head in as well, I would imagine. Did I see more vines? I did see more vines. Another hoose. I don't know what a hoose if you are from Scotland. Or a lot of places actually in the northeast of the UK. Gonna leave the kitchen there. No, I don't want to store it. Scrap it. Store the 10mm rounds because not that I need them, but bit drafty. We shall do. What have we got up here? Stereo, bed. Yeah, go away. Rug, dresser. And that's it. Nothing too extravagant in that house. I shall investigate the problem for the next video, just to make sure we don't have this juddering. And build kickball. Horrible things they are. Not the best textures in the world, if you ask me. Get rid of some. Wow, that's getting worse. we had that there. So frustrating. Get rid of the maple tree. There we go, there's the hedgerow. We got there in the end. I think it's whenever I'm getting closer to the town or all of this, I think I need to have a look at my settings a little bit and potentially some of the mods that I've got on. I had that many mods, I need to get some uninstalled, to be honest. I don't really need half of them. Seeing as this is getting a little bit worse, I shall go into the house. And look up there, nothing going on, look. Just walk around with my head in the air all the time. Wow, that's getting worse. Okie doke, so instead of me trying to push through this, what I'm going to do is I will potentially, I will finish just this bit in here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick save, come out of the video and see if I can't mess around with it a little bit just to try and get this frame rate improved. Okay. Get rid of the end table. Back. And voila. Simple. Okie doke. Right, I'm gonna come out of here and I'll try and get this sorted, and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are back on. Things are running a lot better. So for the time being, all I've done is I've just turned down a few of the settings until I can go through my mod load order and stuff like that. Get rid of the door, this thing cannot be going. Get rid of that. Oh, got a ton of vines all over there. Get rid of those. So I don't know what to do with this place just yet. I haven't really got any ideas for it. To be honest, I could go down the whole route of recreating the houses, fixing them up, having people just sort of repurposing them. But there's not a lot of building involved in that. But I could do that as well as some other little sort of scrappier buildings around the outside. Not really sure. I won't be doing this one straight away, so should anybody watch this and have some ideas for me, by all means drop it in the comments and I'll certainly have a look into it. Soccer ball. Yeah, I might look at trying to fix some of the houses up, have people sort of repurpose and live in them. I mean, to me, I kind of don't understand it when, if this is an apocalyptic environment, you know, bombs dropped, etc. Why would people not utilize the buildings that are already there? You know, you see it all the time, like Walking Dead and things like that. You know, they all repurpose the buildings and everything else. So why wouldn't they? It just makes sense to me. I mean, to be fair, I could just demolish the whole lot and just build scrappy sort of shelters or concrete shelters and things like that. But for me personally, I'm not hugely into keeping the law the way it should be, or being too realistic with it. But if I see some of these huge concrete structures, I just kind of think to myself, how did they build them? How would they have built them? Nothing against anybody that makes any settlements. I think everybody's entitled to their own visions, their own way of building things. But just for me personally, it doesn't make sense to me. So, wood, your metal makes sense. I'm just not entirely sure how many bags of cement would still be knocking around that you can build all these concrete structures and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I've built my fair share of concrete structures already, so I can't talk. And as I say, the good thing about these sorts of games is everybody's got their own way of doing things, and everyone can build what they enjoy. And I love watching some of the things that people come up with. Just boggles my mind, where they come up with the ideas. I watched one on YouTube the other day. Did one of the castle. Absolutely phenomenal build. There is quite a few new, I wouldn't say new, they're not new to YouTube, but they're certainly a little bit newer to playing Fallout by the look of it, and I've found some of their videos recently, and I suppose that's kind of what's inspired me to do this a little bit, see if anybody's interested in some of the little measly builds that I do. So we shall see. I have a rather large detailed build that I did at Starlight. I won't go on about it too much, but the premise was basically a little bit like Resident Evil. We've got Umbrella that's kind of left after everything's gone wrong. So yeah, I thought I'll build something sort of big fort type establishment. Obviously I can't build it underground because Fallout doesn't really let us do that apart from Vault 88. But I thought, no, I'll build it at Starlight as if it was some sort of big fortress using the vault pieces. So I've kind of done that. I'll probably do a video just to walk around because I've got no footage of me scrapping or building or anything like that, but it should be still quite interesting. However, there is a lot of detail on that one. I haven't added any settlers purely because if I do, I think it'll just kill the game. It's that big, and there is that. I can't scrap that. There is that much detail. My system just can't handle it. The game can't handle it. So, haven't done a massive amount on the outside, but to me it was more about. Oops. Did I just scratch something I shouldn't have? No. It was more about the actual inside anyway for me. It wasn't supposed to be used as a sort of a full-on build role-playing type thing or anything like that. It was just something for fun. Left that floating. Hate those rugs. They just remind me of some dirty grass. Dirty grass? Dirty shower rug. Gross. My other argument, it's not an argument, but my other point is I tend to see, why is it with Fallout that nobody seems to want to shower or wash themselves, I should say. Not going to be privy to showers, are they really? But nobody seems to want to wash. I'm not saying everybody's got a nice house with a bathroom or anything, but at the end of the day, you know, there are rivers, there is water around. Wash your face once in a while. It's going so much quicker now I've sorted out that frame rate issue. For the keen-eyed amongst you, you probably noticed that things are not loading totally well if you look at the grass in the distance there. So I've had to bring that down just a little bit, but I'll get it sorted and I'll bring it back up once I've got it done. Can't remember the actual setting, but it's the one that loads things in the distance. I'm going to confuse myself now because it's very late here, so let's not talk anything technical. Let's just moan about dirty faces instead. Okay, well, it's looking like a lot of things have gone. I'll leave the doghouse. Shall I leave the doghouse? I'll leave the doghouse. Rugs. Grotty rugs. I think that's about it. One last look around. So yeah, as I say, I'm not really sure what to do with this place. I thought I did. Done a silly thing, look, I've got rid of the telegraph pole. It's not a big deal, I've got telegraph poles somewhere in my build library, so I can always replace that. I don't know how I managed that, but I'm not reloading just for the sake of that. Yeah, so not really entirely sure what I'm going to be doing with it, but if you do have any ideas, by all means, please do let me know. Primarily, as I say, I think I will utilise the houses, try and rebuild them the best I can. We found a super mutant broadcast signal. And I've lost it again. Gotta love that. But yeah, I think that's just about it. Well, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video at some point. Okay. Take care. See you later.